Scholars, welcome back to the counselor's office. I'm recording. Usually I would do this on like a Monday or Tuesday and I would be live streaming it. Today, I've decided to kind of take a chill day. And so I'm recording a bunch of shit off the cuff. Sponsored by Sour Patch Kids. I'm feeling sour and sweet at the same time. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, you sour bastards, and be sweet to me, because doing so, you're growing the channel, but you're also getting us close to shaving the beard. I actually kind of worried because I feel like I'm gonna look super weird without a beard. I was also thinking that I would also cut my hair short, because I feel like long hair, no beard looks really fucking weird. So I was thinking maybe short hair with no beard would make me feel a little less weird. I don't know. We're gonna see, man. It's gonna be a weird when we get there. But today we're talking about, you guessed it, more Destiny. And Destiny has not been doing well. And specifically PvP. PvP has been suffering in multiple ways. The population has gone downhill. And with it, I'm going to say I'm surprised. Cheaters. That's right. Actual legit cheaters. Not just aimbots or, wall hacking, whatever bullshit people do nowadays. We're talking about the craziest shit you've ever seen. Like the other day, I died to a dude, just a warlock spamming solar grenades across the map. You just spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die, spawn, die. Granted, I only stuck around because I got guaranteed tier 5 loot. And I was like, whatever, fuck it, I'm getting my loot. But damn, like, it is, with the lower population, the chances of running into a cheater skyrocket. And you know who's tired of it? ZK Mushroom. That's right. I'm turning off the music. We're jumping right into it. ZK Mushroom is getting tired. Now, this ZK is one of the higher end competitive players. One of the dudes that are more likely to run in cheaters because they try to queue up against him and, Grenadier Jake, and I think Lonza and Frostbolt and Ascross. Like, essentially, if you are a streamer and you have a big, people want their moment in the sun, and so they will try to cheat with you on your stream. And so he's tired of it. And I saw this on Twitter. I didn't watch it. It's only 5 minutes long. But I already saw like a little mini clip and I laughed my ass off. But before that, I've got an announcement to make. That's right. We will be live streaming Renegades at launch, sponsored by, we'll talk about the sponsor, but we will have a special guest. We got someone from Bungie, or former from Bungie, right? Former, to join us. That's right. We got someone special. But the raids race, that's right, or not raids race, the dungeon race, should I say, we will be participating. We will be live streaming. We are sponsored. That's right. Backed by popular demand. Cheatathon 2. That's right, baby. We're doing Cheatathons sponsored by Destiny 2. Cheats are us. That's right. Shout out to Destiny 2. Cheats are us for sponsoring us. I cannot wait to do the Cheatathon 2. It's going to be a great time. Please join us. Shout out. We're going to have a special guest for the launch of, Renegades. And then going into the dungeon race, we will be performing some of the hottest cheats you've ever seen. In fact, you might see some of the cheats that we're going to react into ZK Mushroom, brought to you by Destiny 2. Cheats are us. Okay. Now that that's done, let's watch the video. Let's get big screen. And let's make sure that we are capped out. Oh, that's premium. Don't give a shit.
Officially exhausted from this situation.
It is funny. This right here, it's fun. Bungie has said we've rolled out new, anti-cheat and all that bullshit. This specific cheat has been around since the fucking Final Shape. Like in PvE, you had people literally the size of the Witness. Like, it is funny that this is still going on.
Situation in Destiny 2. I am talking about the cheating situation, and I know cheating is part of every video game. I know there's going to be cheater in every game, and some cheaters...
No. View's right. There's like aimbotters, wall hacks, all that shit. Like every PvP game, is going to have that. What happens in Destiny is something that does not happen. You don't see people on Battlefield turn into massive, giant creatures. You don't see people instantly dying from random grenades. You don't see people turning into tanks and flying across the map, right? You don't see that.
I actually don't mind. Obviously, they're bad, but if they're just aimbotting me, I lose the game. Or if they're just like flying around and do something funny, okay, right? I don't really care. I'm going to move on and do other stuff. But the issue right now is that the population is super low in Trials of Osiris. The loot is bad. The maps are bad. And overall, people don't want to play Destiny. But somehow, all the cheaters are all playing right now. And I'm matching over like 10 cheaters every single day that I play Trials. But like I said, I don't mind the cheaters that do funny stuff. Like I played a cheater that had a matter spark and was running around.
People have been asking for new maps or a new PvP mode, and Bungie just said, nah, we're not doing that shit. Cheater said, hold my beer. I'm going to make a new game mode. Matter spark. They're out there doing the Lord's work, making new game modes. Matter spark. Bungie's like, nah, we're not going to introduce new abilities. We're not going to make a new subclass. We're just going to introduce mechanics that are only tied to the planets now. And Cheater's like, hold my beer. I'm going to make this a permanent subclass. And we're gonna ball. Literally, we're gonna ball.
I play a cheater that went like tiny,
that's fucking funny.
Or one that went like gigantic. Okay, it's whatever. But I do think the cheats in Destiny are becoming too advanced, and it is just kind of scary. And the worst cheat, in my opinion, is this new cheat.
New subclass. Who dis?
Where it allows you to crash the entire lobby, and it gives you a suspension for 30 minutes as soon as it happens. So I play this.
By the way, that's not new. That's been around for I think a year. I remember watching someone else like this cheat specifically. It's been around because I don't know if it happened to Grenade. Who happened to? I saw on Twitter. That cheat's been around where people essentially crash the game. There has been other ways to crash a game, obviously doing specific things like overloading and doing like gun glitches and shit to force people to crash. But like this cheat, I think in itself has been around for a while.
Cheater right here. I didn't know he was really cheating until like the end of the game. He's using a Telesto and SMG. I did check his.
Taking gun game to a new level, huh?
Stats, and at one point I saw that he had 50 wins, 1 loss, and like a 5 KD, and he was on Windows.
Bro!
And by the way, I don't know why Bungie's not doing anything, but Windows needs to be shut down for Destiny 2.
What?
Everyone that plays on Windows is a cheater. So apparently on Windows, and that's why people are cheating there, is that you can create an account and buy all the DLCs and stuff, and you can transfer all the DLCs, everything.
What? You can whoa! What the fuck? I didn't know that. You can buy DLC on Windows, then transfer it to something else. What?
To another account without spending any money. So what they do is they have their main accounts, they buy all the DLCs, they have like 550 lights or whatever.
Okay.
And after they do another account, or usually they buy an account, so they don't even have to grind. And there's websites where they can buy an account for like $2 or $3, like super cheap.
Oh, yeah?
And they essentially just transfer all the DLCs from their first account to that new account. So it costs them like $3 or $5.
Okay, but how does that work? So you transfer the DLC to the other account. So does that mean that essentially they constantly... So is that how they're getting around? Like, so they get the 550, then it gets banned, and then they got all their stuff, and they do it on the new account, and then they transfer that. So if it gets banned, is that how that works? Like, how is this possible? Like, how is this a loophole? This feels like Stadia, where you'd go into Stadia during Witch Queen, and you would be able to farm the shit out of the secret chest to get the funnel web. Everyone was looking for the god roll because that was the only thing that was like close to Recluse was funnel web back in the day. It feels like cheesy shit like that you would use Stadia to circumvent. Is that like kind of like that? I don't know.
Dollars to cheat in Destiny on a fully level accounts. And guess what? Bungie doesn't do any permaban that is hardware ban, so all they have to do when they get banned is do another account and do the same process again. But that's another issue. So I matched this guy on Windows, and he started losing to me, and he just decided to crash the entire lobby. And I was so over it that day because I matched like so many cheaters. So I decided to go on Arc Raiders, which, by the way, that game is super fun, and you should check it out. And on that game, if you match a cheater, the
Modern Warfare Z. Wow, damn. Delta Force. I've not played that. Mouthwash. That was an interesting game. Only Up. That was fun. Sleep Paralysis. Never played. CSGO. Warpath. What the fuck is that? TCG Card Shop. Okay. I need to play that. Minecraft. Marbles. Aim Hero. Elden Ring. Outlast 2. Not played that. The First Ascendant. RV. There yet. Schedule 1. He's got some good taste. Going Fishing, never played that. Dune Awakening, never played that. The Marathon, yeah, I played it. Outlast, dude. I guess this was for what? October for. I need to play Outlast.
Game actually detects it, and if you get killed by him, you actually get all your loots back for the next game.
Yeah, that was cool.
So it's phenomenal. I love it. But anyway, I decided to swap to Arc Raiders, and I played Arc Raiders for like 5-6 hours.
Such a fucking good time.
And the next day, I launched another stream, and I decided to open Destiny 2. As soon as I opened my Destiny 2 game,
you can't rage quit. It's not a smart system where it just immediately starts. You have to go to the menu and then boot it up, and it's stupid.
I had a suspension for 30 minutes because of what happened the day before. So I waited 30 minutes, like I said, and after, guess what? We got into another lobby, and there was 3 cheaters in the same lobby.
ZK clone.
1 on the other team, and I think 2 on my teams. And the one on the other team was pretty much unkillable, so they had a hard time winning.
And they're on Windows.
So instead of actually like trying to beat him with cheats, they just decided to crash the entire game so he doesn't win. So once again, I get another 30-minute suspension because it doesn't give you a chance. It doesn't give you a warning. It automatically gives you a 30-minute suspension. So it's
like what it could have done. Yeah,
so annoying. So
I'm going to say this right now. As someone who leaves matches quite often, let me tell you, Bungie should just leave the penalties like for the people like this so they don't suffer, and for crashes and all that. They just remove the penalty. It doesn't work. Like I've literally pissed enough people off just because I'm farming. Like I'm at the level where a loss doesn't matter to me. I get my kill and then I guarantee get my loot, and it's always tier 5. So I don't give a shit. I'm not there for the lighthouse, and it pisses people off. I'm a dirt bag. I don't give a shit. I'm here for just a generic loot, and it pisses people off. And I've made a lot of people rage quit. And guess what? They don't care. They will leave. I've left games before, and what usually happens is it's 30 minutes. I'll go either play PvE, I'll play another game, or I'll watch anime. I'll watch an anime episode, which is usually 23, 24 minutes, depending on what I'm watching. And that's enough for me not to give a shit. So the whole idea that this is going to cause people to not leave, it doesn't fucking work. People still leave, and they will continue to still leave. And it really only punishes people like this who are either having to deal with cheaters or having, getting crashed or something that they get bungeed. It hurts people in this situation more than it does people who leave.
Cheaters can pretty much like prevent you from playing the game. Like this is really bad.
It's pretty bad.
They have control over what I can do in Destiny because of that cheats. And with a low population, pretty much they can continue matching you.
What I want to know is that this is for matchmaking. Can they do this for if you're like in the tower? Could they go to the tower and just crash all those people? Could they go to a public location and crash everyone? If that can happen, that is also a big problem.
Because it is pretty easy because no one's playing. So sometimes you're going to match them like 3, 4, 5 times. So you cannot play like for so many hours, and it's just awful. And yes, Bungie is banning cheaters like once in a while.
Using my name and dying.
Every week saying that one of them.
He was about to shit on the ZK clone until he realized he was cheating. He realized it. He's like, he was about to start shitting on this guy for having his name, and the dude is cheating.
Got banned, so I'm like, great. But the problem is that they can just create another account, so it never stops, and it's always the same people doing the same thing. They have legit full clans of cheaters with the clan tag name Hacker, and they're all on Windows, and they're all in the same clan.
Yep, that's
and
funny.
Somehow, Bungie cannot detect or ban the entire clan.
The problem is, I get the detecting, but I do think that they can't just because you have Hacker in the name, that they would just ban you. Now, I think if you look at stats, it's and just the kill, I think it's going to be pretty fucking obvious, but Bungie doesn't have enough people to do that. They laid off probably all the people that did that job, right? And they supposedly were having human beings check, and now it's all automated. Coincidental, isn't that? Like, oh, they're making like, oh, well, we had people manually looking at it, and so that's why there were so many issues. Now we have it automatic. And I don't think there's a winning solution here. I think at the state that Destiny is, I feel like Destiny is at the state of a Call of Duty game. See, at the point of a Call of Duty game that's no longer being babysat by, Activision, what happens is that cheaters, I take back what I said. I have joined and played old school, like I remember playing Black Ops on the 360 when they reboot it, and people were already hacking and flying around the map. So I take that back. I stand corrected because my own memory serves. Older games are no longer being babysit, and they go to the wayside, and hackers have heavy day. That's what Destiny 2 reminds me of, when you have people like this that are flying around, insta-killing. Like that, it's usually the old Call of Duties that are being abandoned, that have the cheaters and hacking and all that shit and shoot out rainbows and all this shit. It's just funny that technically Destiny 2 isn't like, there isn't Destiny 3, so it's not like abandoned. And I don't even think Destiny 1 has the same shit going on for it. I think there's less cheating in Destiny 1 than there is in older Call of Duties.
It is so aggravating to be a Destiny player in this situation. And like I said, it's been 10 years of playing this game. I'm like used to it. And obviously, like, I matched so many cheaters in my career that I don't even care that much anymore. I'm just numb to it. But when they can actually prevent me from playing games or controlling what I do, now it's starting to become a problem for sure. And I know there's bigger problems in the game, and I know the game needs to be better in other departments, but I just want to rant today and just talk about my feelings towards this situation. And all I'm saying,
he says there's God mode. Very unfortunate. Great game.
Is that cheaters are still going to be there, and they're always going to be there.
Why do I get the worst cheaters?
But Bungie,
like, bro, you gotta pay for the better service. Listen, he's got God mode. At least fucking pay. Don't be a cheap bastard. By the way, I find it funny, and yeah, I can kind of see it. It's funny that people pay to cheat in this game. But I guess the game is so fucking bad now because most of it's fucking irrelevant now. It's just the portal that people would just rather pay to cheat and just dick around. Like I get it. You try to find some fun out of it, but like at that point, just go play another game. If you're going to cheat in PvP, just go play another fucking game if it's that bad, if it's that boring to you. But I think most people are doing it just to piss off streamers. Like, it would not surprise me if they do. That's the fun, is memeing on streamers. Like, just, hey, I'm just going to ruin your day. I'm going to shit down your throat. But I'm going to use cheats to do it.
he needs to find a way to make the cheats less evolve. It needs to be just aimbots or wall hack, like something not too crazy. Because the
it's so bad. It's so bad because he's trying to rationalize cheating in general. Like, guys, can we just go back to just wall hacking and aimbotting? Like, can we just go do that? Like, can we please just listen? If you're going, it's okay. You can cheat. Just cheat. Just make sure you're not, flying across the map, turning into, the Witness or Galactus and one-shotting everyone with solar grenades. Like, please, can we just go back to how cheating used to be with wall hacking, aimbotting, please?
The fact that they can fly around, they can increase the size of their character, they can have new super, they can change their name, they can crash your game. Like, this is getting insane. Like, I've played many games in my life, And I've played a game called Combat Arms, which had the most amount of cheaters I've ever seen in my life, but it was never that bad, you know? Call of Duty has cheaters, like every game has cheaters, but nothing like we've seen in Destiny. So
that guy left. He's like, okay, this guy's cheating. I don't want to get banned.
maybe it's time for a little update to Battle Eye. I don't
Bro, why do I get they're gonna get suspended right now.
know. Anyway, drop a like and sub.
I like how he's smiling. He's like, smiley face. Like, bro, you're cheating too. Like, we could see you spawn in infant grenades. Or no, was it the other guy? I think he said these two guys were cheating. Allah clone, ZK clone.
Peace.
Yeah, I think it really is. It's more noticeable when you have a game with such a diminished population. Like, it's bad. And these cheats have been around for at least a year, by the way. Turning into guns, none of this is new. None of it. That's the sad thing. None of it's new. I've been around the Twitter block, people posting the cheating, trying to get Bungie to like ban people. Hey, look, this person's turning into the fucking witness. And he's named the witness. Like, is that guy still playing? Like, did he ever conquer the witness? Did Bungie conquer the witness? Because apparently he's floating around. Sophie, ooh, hi. It's bad. And it really makes me, like I said, it does. It makes me feel like an old abandoned Call of Duty game. Because if you ever played those, especially on PC, they've got people doing the flying shit. And I completely forgot about that until I thought about Black Ops. Like, those older games are just filled with cheaters because they don't give a shit about the anti-cheat. They don't update. They don't, because it takes money to do that, right? But the thing is that Destiny 2 is not like, there's not another game. There isn't anything else replacing it. So being lax and cheap on your anti-cheat and keeping up against it, like, what happened to Bungie suing these cheat providers? What happened to Bungie going after these guys? Like, they won, right? So they shut down cheat providers. Why don't they continue to do cease and desist? Why aren't they just keep, like, I don't know, like, it works. They have a precedent to set. They know they can win. And right now they are getting sued and losing, or not losing, but not looking good in the public eye. You might as well try to get a W by countering and suing cheaters, because then at least you're like, hey, we've won before. Let's go do it again. Look like the good guys. It's so weird to me. It's so weird to me because, like, it feels like suing cheat providers is just an easy W. And I feel like it goes directly to the source. I feel like at this point where we're at with cheats is that you will never be able to beat cheaters. They will continue. And we've seen cheat providers, even for Battlefield, like how Battlefield, like, people are freaking out and they were trying to adapt, and the cheaters already in Battlefield 6. Like, it's already happening. Every game has cheaters. It takes a while. Then someone cracks the code, and then it's, GG. The war begins again. The way to combat cheaters is to just sue the fuck out of them. But I guess it takes time and it takes money, and maybe it's just cheaper all around. And it's something that people don't want to talk about. Don't want to talk about. If people are buying your shit again after getting banned, they're they're doing the Windows trade shit, whatever it's going on. Hey, Bungie getting that bank. Maybe Bungie don't care. Maybe that's why Bungie's let it happen, because they're like, you know what? They're buying our shit. We need money. And maybe they're trying to, do the bare minimum to focus on Marathon, their baby, which will probably have better anti-cheat. We'll see about that. I don't know, man. This is not my hill to die on. It's Bungie's, right? I'm not going to try to think of a solution because I don't have one, but I don't see a world where things improve. I think they're going to be a pocket where it goes down and then it's just going to return to form. Because like I said, all the things that he's shown, I've reacted to in multiple brutally honest reviews throughout seasons and talking about PvP, talking about cheating, talking about like doing clips after clips after clips. This has been going on for at least a year or more or longer. So I don't know. I do feel bad about the people who do main PvP. It's got to be cancer for you. And I feel so sorry for you that you want to try to enjoy this game and you probably never will truly enjoy it at its potential because Bungie will do everything minimal. And I feel like PvP is feeling it. Gambit players have been forgotten. You know, GG, rest in peace, Gambit. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit the like button, comment down below. The video will be down, link will be down below. Give it a like, and you know, see you in the next one.